What's hilarious about Bradley is that literally most mornings I get a text at some point. Normally when we're chewing up some politicians, I go, "Go on, son, get in there, get in there."
I do. I love it. I love it. The way you kick them, Piers, go on, kick them. And Susanna sitting there, it's like you're like husband and wife. Susanna's thinking, easy goes again.
See, it is. It's like a very
stuff,
bad
mate.
arranged marriage.
I've got to say, before we go any further, I think just recently, what's happened in the country, I just want to say this on a serious note, how you get up in the morning and then you have to deliver bad news, and how you've done it and how you've handled it is a credit to you. I really, honestly, I think it's been fantastic.
You know what? Last week was one of those weeks when, you know, you've had 2 other terror attacks, then a huge one, obviously, here in London, then the general election with all that thing. And it's a very interesting thing to be on air, actually communicating this kind of news to the public. And it's difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes, you know, you have a very light show like today, is quite light. But when it's very serious, you feel that sense of real... It's important.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's important.
And it does affect us personally.
It does, of course it does.
And as I'm sure, you know, when you're watching at home...
It is tough. It is tough.
What do you make when people... Like the New York Times, for example, did a whole piece about wobbly Britain, how these terror attacks are bringing London to its knees and all that kind of thing. You're a London lad. Do you ever feel that we're being brought to our knees?
No, I think the resilience of the London people is extraordinary. People like Roy, people like, you know, the way it happens. For instance, we had one of the bombing on the Monday. We had the Monday night. We was at the Palladium on the Monday night. Wednesday night, we thought, we're going to be half a house down, which is for this last show tomorrow, packed. We actually turned around 400 people away. So they're still willing to come in.
That's people saying, you're not going to change my life.
Exactly right. And for us to put on a show like that as well for the Palladium was fantastic.
The guy I liked, I mean, Roy was amazing, I thought, and I'm so glad we got him in today. And he literally has gone back to hospital, you know, he's an amazing chap. But the other guy was that picture of the Londoner running along with the pint in his hand. Who hadn't spilled a drop.
Won't spill a drop.
He was not going to even lose his pint to these people.
Well, of course he wasn't, because it's £8 a pint in London. You're having a laugh, aren't you? I started out in Cromer in 1986 at the end of the Piers show in Cromer, and I've got to... If someone had said to me then... I actually started out as a blue coat in Pontins, and if someone said to me, you know what, in about 35, 36 years' time, Brad, this is what's going to happen. You're going to host the tonight at the London Palladium. I said, don't be ridiculous. And here we are.
It is quite amazing. But what's extraordinary, you're out selling Zayn Malik, the former One Direction heartthrob.
Well, there's a lot of mums out there want a lot of albums. That's the mums and nans. Those tunes are never going to go out of fashion. They're never going to go out of fashion. So they are tunes.
And if you could pick one that you would have playing
at your funeral.
At my funeral. That's a bit depressing, isn't it?
at your 80th birthday celebration.
I don't know. There are loads. That's Life, probably.
That's Life is a great song.
It's a great song. It's a great song. Who'd have thought, a year and a half ago, you and I, at dinner at Kelly's house, chatting about Trump...
And that's where Lord Sugar said there was 0 chance of Donald Trump becoming president.
Brexit is not going to happen. Trump, no, says then. And more to the point, you won't outsell Zayn Malik.
He did, didn't he? And Lord Sugar watches the show. So you're 3 for 3, Lord Sugar. Every prediction you made, basically at that dinner party, has been proven completely wrong.
He should run the show, Grumpy Al. He'd let him run the country.
Do you know what you should do?
What?
I've been thinking this, watching Life Stories.
Foreign Secretary.
Life Stories.
Might be a Foreign Secretary job at some stage.
Life Stories.
What a life you've had.
Yeah, what a life I've had.
Is that a yes?
The last thing I'll be sharing it is with you, Piers Morgan. You're having a laugh.
You can open up to me. We're friends.
Yeah. We are, to be fair.
Great to see you.
He is a friend, but he's a rotten kisser.
Here's Laura with the weather.